Thank you very much, Brother Wells. Brother Wells has a unique way of introducing people. Nobody can introduce anybody like Roosevelt Wells. And if you don't know Wells, he'll make you try to prove that you are who he said you were. And but it is a pleasure having him here and the fine members of the Harlem Church. It's just good to have them here as well. We've come a long way together. The Harlem Church and myself, the Lord has blessed us. I have done meetings, gospel meetings for the Harlem Church for 27 years straight. For 27 years I've been going to Harlem, and it was the Harlem Church who first started this big campaign idea thing. Because way back there, not too far back, but back there, it was the Harlem Church where we had a gospel meeting in the Apollo Theater. So when you see the Apollo Theater on television, you know that a few years ago, I was in that pulpit preaching the gospel of Jesus Christ. Yeah, so we're just grateful to the Harlem Church, and not only the Harlem Church, but all of the congregations who are here. It has been a wonderful privilege being here with you. It has been a pleasure being here with you. I want to thank you for your hospitable disposition that you have manifested toward me while being here. I am overmuch proud of the fact that you have certainly been very, very hospitable, and I'm sure that the angels in heaven are rejoicing because of the many souls that have been brought to Jesus Christ. And I just look forward to seeing you again on this side of eternity. But if not, let us so live that when our summons come to join that great innumerable caravan that moves to that mysterious realm, where he shall take his place in the silent halls of death, be not like a quiet slave at night who goes scourged to his dungeon, but sustained and soothful like him who wraps about him the drapers of his couch, and he lies down to pleasant dreams. And so it's my hope that we will so live that one day we can join hands together on that celestial shore, and there we will ever be with the Lord. I believe in my heart, I don't know that all of you do, but I believe in my heart from reading the Word of God that we'll know each other on the other side. I believe from reading the Word of God that we will know each other on the other side. So let us so live that we can shake hands with each other on the other side, and let it be that when we stand before God, that he'll say, well done, and we'll be able to walk the streets of gold and touch the walls of jasper, drink from the fountain that never runs dry. And I'm hoping that that day will surely come, and then we will know each other on the other side. I know the Bible indicates that, because when Lazarus died and was buried, the Bible said that rich man looked up and saw Abraham, and he called him by his name. Yeah. And not only that, but on the mountain of transfiguration, Moses had been long dead. Elijah had been long dead. But the Bible said there appeared unto him Moses and Elias. Well, I just believe that that's going to be a great day when we all get to heaven. Now, I want to thank you again for purchasing our book, The Journey to Canaan. I have a few more copies out there left, and of course, I'll be around for a few minutes if you need me to autograph it. I want to thank you so much for the wonderful way that you bought the book. Now that you bought the book, I want you to read it. You know, sometimes we buy books just to buy them, but I want you to read the book, because the book is a very interesting book, and it's a self-help book. It's not sermons. It's a book that tells you how to deal with the vicissitudes of life. I take as a motif of the book, I take the children of Israel and march them from Egyptian bondage all the way to Canaan land. And then I show you all the things they had to go through. And then I show you how that the God that led them is the same God that leads us. And just as they stood before that Red Sea, they had something to do. And when we come to the Red Sea in our lives, that is, when we come to a dead end, we have to stand still and see the salvation of God. God is with us even in our detours, as I talk about in the book. Life gives us detours, and life gives us dead ends, and life gives us dry places. And you've got to know how to deal with that. It doesn't matter whether you're in the Church of Christ or not. You're going to have dead ends in your life. You're going to have dry places in your life. You're going to have detours in your life. So you got to know how to deal with these things. Well, there's only one way to deal with them. Let God lead you. If you let God lead you, you'll be all right. And so I want to thank you for that. And if you really want to get the remaining of the books, they're out there on the table, and I'll be here to, Lord willing, to autograph it. Now, I went over to, where did I go this morning? Blue Hill. Okay. I was at Blue Hill this morning, and I'm thinking, you know, because I'm used to campaigns, and I'm thinking that, you know, being a professional campaign preacher, that I'm a campaign